Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. How often do we actually think about the gifts that God has given us? And even more, the very fact that in giving this, He also asks us to take that and to give in return. Now, that's a loaded thing, isn't it? Throughout the Bible, God continues to bring back to us the importance of giving and giving back. It's in the giving back that we see almost a round robin with a lot of things, that it does come back to us. But in the very act of taking what God has given us and trying to make ourselves better, it's almost like a boomerang, isn't it? Comes and hits us squarely back in the back of the head, and we end up getting hurt because of what we've done or what we've not done. Which actually brings us to a very interesting passage that we're taking a look in our time together. It's in Luke chapter 12, looking at verses 13 to 21. And it says this: Someone in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the family inheritance with me." But he said to him, "Man, who appointed me a judge or arbiter over you?" Then he said to them, "Beware and be on your guard against every form of greed, for not even when one has an abundance does his life consist of his possessions." And he told them a parable, saying, The land of a rich man was very productive, and he began reasoning to himself, saying, "What shall I do, since I have no place to store my crops?" Then he said, "This is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build larger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have many goods laid up for years to come. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your soul is required of you. And now who will own what you have prepared? So is the man who stores up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God." That's something that we need to be thinking about constantly. Are we really doing what God has asked us to do? When we take a look throughout the scriptures, one of the things that God continues to stress towards us is the concept of stewardship. The concept of taking care what He has put in our paths. Even more, the whole concept when we look at from the very beginning, when God says, "Go and have dominion of the land," that word, that concept, and we see this with Noah and his family as well, is the very act of stewardship, very act of taking care what God has created and making it better. Now, how would our lives be if in our possessions, in our time, in our relationships, that's exactly what we were looking for? That we are looking for growing things for kingdom gain, not for our own gain and our own wealth. Now, it's a new concept, it's a new thought, parameter, paradigm, you name it. But it's something that God continues to call us to. Now, here's the thing I'm thankful for, is the very fact that when God calls us to do something, it's not just that it's a call to action, it's a call to the fact that He's already made the action. He's asking us to journey with Him. So how many of us are ready to actually say, "Lord, here I am, take what I have, bless it in ways that only you can. Show me how to use it for your honor and glory, and make me the vessel that you continue to call me to be, even though I'm broken. Continue to use me." Should be our continual prayer, shouldn't it? Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together. God bless.